Hey, my beautiful soul tribe. Welcome to the channel, Ascend with me, Tarot. My name is Dawn. Thank you so very much for clicking on the video. I love you guys. I hope you're having a wonderful day. It's hump day, so it's Wednesday when I'm recording this. You know, 2 more days and it's the weekend. I always love the weekend. Anyways, guys, we're going to do a general collective reading, and yeah, that's what we're going to do. I don't know what's going to come up yet, but Spirit has drawn me towards my Psychic Tarot deck, so that's what we're going to start with today and just kind of build a reading from there. Thank you once again for being here. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for subscribing. If you guys have subscribed, thank you so much for your support. If you haven't subscribed, I really appreciate you guys. If you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button and showing your support, I really appreciate you guys more than I can say, honestly. So thank you for the ones who are here, who are supporting me. You guys are my tribe, and I'm eternally grateful for each and every one of y'all. All right, before we get started, I'm going to ground myself. If you'd like to join me, just take a deep breath and listen to the tone. Center your energy. All right, my beautiful soul tribe, let's get started. Father God, Holy Spirit, beautiful archangels, ancestors, higher beings, I thank you for this day. I thank you for the opportunity to tap into my soul tribe collective energies. I ask that you please bring forward a message of truth, clarity, healing, confirmation, encouragement, or enlightenment for my tribe today. I ask that you give me clear discernment and help me to deliver the messages accurately. Thank you. I ask that you give my soul tribe clear discernment and help them to receive the messages that are for them. Thank you. Archangel Michael, please put a white light of divine protection around myself, my tribe, and this reading. Protect us and protect our energy as we move throughout our day. And we thank you, Archangel Michael, for standing in that gap for us and bringing in us protection. Archangel Raphael, please clear our heart chakras and connect us with your healing energy. Thank you. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, higher beings. Manisha, please step forward. Thank you, Manisha. Amen. All right, let's just see. Let's pull an overall, actually, I'm going to pull an overall energy of the collective first, and then we're going to pull from the Psychic Tarot, okay? All right, so what is the overall energy of my collective currently? My collective, what is the overall energy of my collective, Spirit? The journey home, rest, comfort, and security. Whoop, whoop. We made it, you guys. We're making it, okay? After a long, hard battle, right, guys? After that long, hard, dark night of the soul that we've been going through, we're at a plateau, I'm hearing. So we're at a resting spot, right? Doesn't mean the journey's over, right? It means that we're going to continue to journey and grow, yes, but right now we're in a phase of rest and comfort and security. We know, that we're okay. We know that all is well with our souls. We know that no matter what we go through, no matter what we face, no matter what we've had to face in the past and heal over, all is well with our soul. We have that perspective, that higher perspective, that we can continue to walk forward with courage and dignity, integrity, joy, and peace in our hearts. And so Spirit is so proud of you, collective. Okay? So proud of you. We are literally one. We're in that unity consciousness, that Christ consciousness. So this is just confirmation of, so if you feel like the energies have been, lifting a little bit for you, and you've been finding a little bit more peaceful moments, and your offers are coming in, and you're feeling more secure in just who you are and everything that's going on in your life. That's not saying there may not be chaos still, but you feel secure during the chaos, right? You feel comfortable. It's not coming in and knocking you completely off kilter anymore, and it's not got you lost in your thoughts or emotions, whatever it may be, right? You have power over those things. congratulations, I'm hearing. Okay? I'm going to read the card. I got to pick it up because I don't have my contacts in and I'm blind, y'all, without my contacts. It says, our inner being longs for us to reside as one. Take time today to rest into who you are. Your body, your soul, and your heart. Mind, body, soul alignment, Soul Tribe. Woo woo. So proud of us. Place your hands on your chest. Breathe deeply and allow your mind to envision the home within. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, Soul Tribe. Congratulations. I just keep hearing that. Like, you guys earned this. You are right in sync with what your soul plan is. You know, you guys are, you're comfortable in a chaotic world, and you're here to bring calmness to the chaos. You're here to be the seed planters of peace and harmony and unity. And you earned that spot, okay? You didn't just sign up to come do this, but you know, we came into this world with this is our mission, and we signed up for it, yes, but we also had to we had to understand what that is. Like, we had to acquire that peace for ourselves in order to be able to plant a seed for that peace, right? So that's what this whole thing has all been about, all these struggles and energetic, you know, battles that we've been going through, what you want to call spiritual battles, right? It's been because it was us earning our spot, basically. And so we've done that, right? To be the seed planters for the future. Okay? Congratulations. Congratulations, congratulations. Okay? So that's my collective's energies. Let's see about energy that's outside of ourselves. What about energy that we may still be, you know, coming across or need to be aware of that's outside of ourselves, Spirit? I mean, we're all one, we're all unified, but there's still energy, the inner child. So we're still dealing with a world that's still wounded from their inner child. You're still the healer, okay? You're still meant to have connection and communication and forgiveness and teach self-love. That's what our mission is right now, Spirit's telling me. It's about, we had to acquire our own grace and understanding of grace. We had to acquire our own understandings of self-love, our own understandings of how to communicate with each other with integrity, open and honest, right? We've learned all of these lessons, right, Soul Tribe? You've learned these lessons as a student in order to become the teacher, okay? A lot of you guys are like sages, I'm hearing, like shamanic energy, right? You're the teachers of the future. You're the teachers of the legacies, I'm hearing. Wow. Wow, Soul Tribe. You earned the spot, is all I keep hearing. Like, congratulations. Spirit is like throwing a party in the higher realm here. I feel like we're already in the fifth dimension, to be honest. I feel like we step in and out of that dimension, but that's our role, Spirit's saying. Okay? You're meant to bring in the fifth dimension understandings into the third dimension as the whole world is going to transition from the third to the fifth dimension. Yeah, you're a warrior. Warriors of the light, I'm hearing. Intuition, stealth, and determination. Now is the time to be for yourself, to stand up for who you are and what you believe in, and to protect the vulnerable places within you that are still in the process of healing. Do not be afraid. Know that you are worth it, all of it. That's what we've had to do to earn that spot, basically. I mean, the spot was always yours, but I feel like we didn't have, it's like we have free will. We came here with a soul mission to get that, to get in our spot, right? Our spot as the warrior, to claim that, okay? Consciously, right? But everything that you've gone through up to this point was literally you earning the spot, you claiming your spot, you claiming your consciousness, you being trained, okay, to be a seed planter for the ones who are still dealing with their own inner child wounding, things like that. Anyways, so that's for my collective, beautiful, beautiful energy, guys. Seriously, congratulations. Let me take a drink of my coffee, and then we're going to dig into some other energies. All right. Let's see, Spirit. Look, and look what I cut it to. OMG, guys. Crown chakra, solar plexus chakra, That speaks of divine guidance and power all day, every day, okay? And you did that by overcoming heartache and loss. Like, for real, you guys. And now you're getting financial and material changes in your life. Like, you're getting you're secure. You're more stable. Your heart is feeling powerful. Your power comes from your heart, soul tribe. That's why there's a world that tries to take, like, we go through these cycles of pain and hurt, and you know, you got two options. You can choose to continue to love and grow and thrive and forgive through those situations, or you can shut down, become cold, shut yourself off from love, shut yourself off from touching others. Like, you get a choice, right? You can become resentful, unforgiving, vengeful. Some people become vengeful, right? You chose to take power, your power, to embrace the power of your heart. And because you've done that, right, through all the battles the enemy sent your way, all the trials and the tribulations the enemy sent your way, just like Job, he had to get permission from the Most High to you know, put you through what you went through. It was your test. It's your test of faith. It's your test of character. It's your test of heart, Spirit's saying. You can look at it that way, or you can choose to feel like a victim of the world. You can choose to feel like you deserve a pity party. You can close your heart down. You can tit for tat for, you know, others. You can be one of those hurt people that hurt others, right? Or you rise above it. You guys chose to rise above it. And Spirit is so fucking proud of you guys. I'm hearing, like, so proud of y'all. Anyways. All right, Spirit. So what is the energy that you would like to discuss with my collective? Yeah, okay, heartache and loss. So there's still, okay, we're going to talk about heartache and loss. Doesn't mean you're not going to experience, you know, just because your heart's open, right? Doesn't mean that the heartache's never going to come back in again, right? It doesn't mean that you're shielded from heartache or loss of the world. But it's not about being shielded. It's about going through the experience, but having the higher perspective of the experience. It's not about guarding yourself from feeling, guarding yourself from the heartache or the loss. It's about thriving through it, growing through it, embracing it as it's a beautiful aspect of life to be able to feel, right? Whether it's heartache or in loss, or whether it's love and fulfillment, it's still feeling and it's teaching, okay? So Spirit wants to talk to us about heartache and loss. What's hidden? What's a hidden energy? So this is what's not hidden, right? The heartache and the loss. But what's been hidden from my collective energetically? What is hidden? Ooh. Spiritual union. Something about your spiritual union. Bringing in prosperity, and it's speeding up, right? So keeping your heart open. And I'm also getting spiritual union. Okay, we're going to look, but I feel like this is spiritual union with the higher self, which is bringing in your security, your prosperity, and things are speeding up quicker. It's like you're a shooting star. It's like when you get this understanding of what union really means. We're already one. We're all one. We're all unified in God. So it's union with the Creator. It's union with the creative force of the world, right? It's almost like these unions when we try to replace, and I'm not saying we don't have union with one another. We do, but that's not supposed to be the focus. That's not, those are the testing times. Graduation is when you step into union with your higher self, with the understanding that we're all one. We're all unified as one. Every person you come across is a soulmate, regardless of what the label is. We're all here to teach one another, to trigger one another, to help one another. We sign these things, these contracts to do this for one another, but we're not supposed to get lost and stuck in that. When we do, it tends to bring in heartache and makes us feel like we're in this negative, painful energy, but that energy's there to try to push you forward when you're trying to hold on too tight to something, is what Spirit's been teaching me, okay? But yeah, so when you come into your true union here, spiritual union with your higher self, with God's self, right? That's when, like, your prosperity. You're going to see, you're going to know it's the truth because you're going to have your prosperity. Look, we got 1, 2, 3, and then an 8, which speaks of karmic cycles, and it speaks of infinity. So what's hidden is something about prosperity and union with the spirit is speeding up. And that's what's been hidden. I don't know. We'll look deeper at that in a minute. What's the outcome of this accelerated motion? This is spiritual acceleration here. Where's that leading us as a collective? Where's this leading us? This throat to the truth, throat chakra, to being authentic, right? Speaking your authentic truth, owning your authentic truth, knowing the truth, spiritual truth. That's where it's leading us. So it started with heartache, okay? This heartache was here to push us towards the journey home, right? We had to go through our own inner child healing to learn how to have grace and self-love and true communication, right? As we do that, it pushes us into prosperity and spiritual union at a fast pace, which is leading to some type of truth that I feel like was hidden with dogma and religion and misdirection and misconception, whether it's about, religious beliefs, or if it was about beliefs of self, or if it was about beliefs around soulmate connections. Like we're able to access the truth moving forward. Yeah, because we have divine guidance and we're in divine union, okay? It's spiritual union, divine union with the Most High, which is, spiritual union, your third eye, right? Your divine guidance, your intuition. It's union with spirit. That's the true union. That's the union that's going to benefit and heal and direct and grow you. Why are we always trying to fill this spot? Oh, we got to be in union with our twin, or we got to be in union with this lover or that lover. When we're already one. We are. And when we try to get into union with each other, and we make each other the end-all, be-all, the one who directs the other's lives, or we don't make decisions unless this person's part of it, like, you miss out on your guidance with you in spirit. Your team is your spirit team, okay? That's the true team, the true guidance, the true peaceful way of life. That's where you're going to be led into prosperity through spirit. But when we try to replace spirit with one another in the physical, and I'm not saying we're not supposed to be in connection. That's not what I'm saying. But it's about, are you making your spiritual guidance, your intuition, your divine guidance, your beacon of life, your beacon, your director of your life? Or are you putting another person in that place? Or are you holding yourself back because you feel like you're lacking a soulmate or that person, and so you're holding back, right? We got to stop trying to fill that spot with each other, and we need to understand that it's spirit only. It's divine only, where we're going to find peace and prosperity, where we're going to have accelerated motion towards truth. Not through putting one another in that spot. Only God. Only higher self, okay? Is kind of what I'm getting. Yeah, we are each other's obstacle and challenges, guys. We are. Each one of us is, we each do, no matter how much we love one another, we can love. I love dearly. I love every person I've ever came across. I have no enemies. I'll talk truth to them. I'll say things as I'm given these things. I will speak out to things, but my heart is pure and I love them regardless, right? I realize that each person that's ever come across my path is I have to look within. It's an obstacle or a challenge that was allowed to be put on my path to point me into myself, to help me understand things I may or may not have been accepting, right? Perceptions that may have been skewed that I need to look deeper or gain new understanding in. People and obstacles and challenges around our loved ones and people they come across in our path to direct us to look deeper. And we're not supposed to look at the ones outside and be like, oh, it's not always just about what they're doing to us. It's about why God's allowing that to be done. Why? What are we accepting? What are we like? Do we need more self-love? Right? Do we need more grace? Do we need to know how to communicate truer with ourselves and others? Like, what is it that this situation is trying to show me about self, about what I may be accepting that I don't deserve to have in my life anymore, or vice versa, right? Things like that. Okay, so, give me a second, guys. Let me just sit back here. I'm going to do a relationship reading later, you guys. I just felt like I needed to pull some stuff for the collective today. Like some kind of encouragement, Spirit was telling me. I know there's a lot of you guys that are dealing with anxiety still, okay? For Max, and I went through that too, really heavy anxiety. It felt almost like, it was a spiritual attack. That's what it felt like. But I prayed my way through it. I meditated. I breathed. I found ways to overcome it, right? And I feel like that anxiety that I was feeling, it was trying to trigger me into realizing things about my path and my journey and myself, right? It was there to actually heal me. It was there to show me about something that I was holding on to, right? It was giving me, something I was holding on to tight to was giving me anxiety every time I would think about it or try to like hold on to my old perception about it. Spirit would like allow anxiety to come upon me, and that was almost like a trigger for me saying, no, you're thinking wrong, you're feeling wrong about this. Like, it's time to gain a higher perspective about whatever it may be, right? So if you're feeling anxiety, that's Spirit's, to me, it's Spirit speaking to you. It's not just some biological disorder that you have, guys. We gotta, everything is spirit. Everything is spiritual communication. We've got to learn how to understand what the signs and the symptoms and what the meanings are behind those signs and symptoms of spiritual communication, right? And anxiety is one of the things that Spirit uses to communicate with us when we may be in a bad situation, or when we're like missing something that they want us to look deeper at, or accepting something that they don't want us to accept any longer. You will feel anxiety. There's not a pill that's going to fix that. You might find pills that'll cover it up and dim your connection with them, with your spiritual union, and that's okay, right? But the true way to purge it is to figure out what Spirit's trying to tell you through it, because as soon as you do, it will lift. I promise. I can speak to that as being the truth. It will lift. But you gotta understand what it's trying to tell you, okay? One second. Okay, you know what? We're gonna read out of the book, Spirit Sam. Hold on. I haven't used the Mandala Oracle in a while. This is called the Crystal Mandala Oracle, so we're gonna read out of the book for this, Spirit's telling me. And this one isn't going to be too awfully long today, guys, because I am on my lunch break, and, we'll do like I'm still planning on doing relationship stuff, and I'm still planning on looking and seeing what's going on with these karmic secrets and things like that. I like to mix it up, though. If I get stuck just still, like the last few days I've been reading just karmic energy, and then it starts affecting me whenever I'm in that energy too long. So Spirit allows me to kind of mix it up so I can kind of purge the energy I've been taking on from those readings. And so that's why I'm doing this today. I feel like Spirit's allowing this. So hit that notification bell, you guys. I don't know which readings y'all prefer for yourselves, but hit that notification bell when you hit the subscribe button, and you'll get notified whenever the different ratings come up, okay? Anyway, Spirit, what do you want to read to my collective about what we just talked about here? So it shall be. So it shall be. Ascended Master Babahi and a diamond. Ooh, look, So Tribe. Right? You're a diamond. You are now this shining diamond. You started out as like the coal in the dark night of the soul, going through your heartbreak, going through your trials, going through your tribulations, clearing up your misunderstandings about self, your misunderstandings about the world and your beliefs and things like that, right? All of that was a necessary process to get you to this. So it shall be. Shining like a diamond. And that's another 8. You got 2 8s out here. I'm hearing shining bright like a diamond. I can't sing, y'all, but that's what I'm hearing. Okay, let's read about it. It says, we bring you the blessing of so it shall be. There are times when you will go through your life journey without any sign of what is going to happen. You may be working hard to heal an issue or build your dream and not really know if you are ever going to be successful. You may hope for the best, but not know whether you should really expect the worst. You may sense that the universe is asking you to trust in how things are going to turn out, and yet giving up your uncertainty is difficult. That usually means total and uncompromising commitment is difficult, too. Where there is uncertainty, there is often hesitation and procrastination. Spirit doesn't want you to miss out on your dreams because you lack faith and therefore are holding yourself back from going for it with all that you have within. So you are being given the blessing of divine decree. Wow. Of absolute confirmation of success and the divine granting of a wish fulfilled. Oh. Switch your thinking from possibility to inevitability. It is not a question of it, but of when. Know that you are going to succeed and commit yourself completely. Don't hold back. Go for it with gusto. According to divine will, you shall manifest the highest expression of your divine destiny this lifetime. So it shall be. Life is a wild game of chance and uncertainty. Yet somehow it also proceeds according to a higher plan. Some people find the idea of free will and destiny to be mutually exclusive, yet they are both aspects of the divine expression of life. Destiny is the plan and free will creates the type of journey you have as you evolve into all that you can be. With free will, the way your destiny can be expressed varies enormously. You get to choose how committed you are to discover and fulfill your dreams. The extent of your commitment determines how much energy and effort you will put into what matters to you, how much you make it a priority in your life, and how many risks you are willing to take, and how surrendered you are willing to be to spirit so it can come to fruition. All of these choices create fuel for the sacred fire of your purpose. Your destiny can happen more vibrantly, more swiftly, more creatively, and more wildly if you fuel the sacred fire with the choices you make. Spirit knows what you are capable of this lifetime, and it wants to help you in very particular ways to overcome doubt and hesitation. It wants you to be bold and to give yourself permission to stand so completely in your truth that even if the ground underneath you seems to shake, your inner strength and belief will not waver. To help you attain this level of belief, you are being given a blessing of absolute divine decree. Consider it a big thumbs up or a high five from the hand of the Creator. It is a big yes. Now get on with it from the universe. This oracle brings you the ultimate divine stamp of approval, a sacred endorsement that shall translate into your divine fulfillment. At a certain point on the spiritual path, a soul reaches a level of evolution where it becomes capable of loving and trusting the divine to such an extent that it will not turn away from anything that life asks of it. It serves unconditionally. The will within such a soul has become a diamond will, developed through initiation and struggle. It takes lifetimes upon lifetimes, like the slow, steady pressure that creates a natural diamond, for the impact of the world and the tests of spiritual initiation to create undeniable strength in the soul. That spiritual toughness prevents the soul from yielding to fear or doubt, and instead allows it to trust unconditionally in the workings of the divine, even if those workings are not understood. Even if there are things asked of the soul that are difficult or challenging, it will not turn away from unwavering trust and devotion to the divine. At this stage, the operation of free will has merged with divine will. The state of trust and surrender within the soul to the workings of the divine is so complete that there is only one will, unconditional love, that is at play. The choices the soul makes are the choices the divine makes. There is no separation. This is how it becomes possible to know that the truths and desires of your heart are actually in alignment with your highest destiny. What speaks through your heart is the divine. This oracle asks you to act on the truths of your heart with total assurance. It is the urging of the universe you feel within your sacred heart. There shall be divine intervention, protection, assistance, and if needs be, miracles that move heaven and earth, so this divine urging shall come to life in the world. If you have thought that perhaps this is your last lifetime on earth, or the ending of a chapter in your life, this oracle brings confirmation. Continue to surrender wholeheartedly into the experience of your life. Embrace all that is. Hold nothing back. This is not a time to keep things in reserve. If you are going to honor this lifetime or this chapter as the ending of a spiritual cycle, do not let it end with even one note of your soul song unsung within. Share, share, share your light. Live your truths without needing permission or acknowledgement from any other. Be true to yourself. Don't play small. Surrender into love and work hard. Love yourself and let the universe love you and help you in all ways. There is nothing too difficult or big for the universe to resolve if you ask for help and then allow it to happen. If you have been asking a question of the universe, this oracle says yes. It is an encouragement, a green light, a go for it. Ask for signs you can follow and take the steps you can take with clear intention and an open heart. Wow. Amen, you guys. I got goosebumps reading this. So, that's why I kept hearing congratulations, right? Spirit's like, you made it, Soul Tribe. You are in alignment with unconditional love, with divine decree. This is a confirmation. If you're, you're graduating, you're ending one spiritual cycle and graduating into another. Some of you guys are graduating from having to even come back to the earth school, and you're becoming like teachers. So you're becoming spirit guides, right? You're not, so you're going to show up in spirit form, but maybe not having to be incarnated in the earth form again. For some of y'all, this is actually really beautiful. Congratulations. The divine literally made a decree for our collective. The divine gave us the seal of approval for our dreams and our wishes and your journey, the journey that you walk. You're to be commended, Soul Tribe. Congratulations. Seriously, that's all I keep hearing. Spirit is so proud of you. Your higher self, you are proud of yourself, okay? And as you should be, Spirit's saying. So there's some kind of truth that's being revealed. I don't know if Spirit will tell me what this is, but let me see. Spirit, we're going to do one more out of the book, I think. What is this truth? The throat chakra. What is the truth? Her golden grace, the inner queen, and a daring rebirth. The truth is that, yes, you have been reborn. You are being reborn. To understand what it means to be reborn, right? It's like when we're in the 3D physical, rebirth speaks of reincarnation. But when you have a spiritual rebirth, it's different, right? It's a graduation. It's golden grace. It's the inner queen. It's a daring rebirth. It's because you're no longer placing the physical and trying to let the physical things take up your spiritual, the spot where your spiritual understanding and your spirit is. Like your spirit, Soul Tribe, your spirit. We feel physical. We look physical. We perceive physical. But you stop perceiving the physical at some point along this journey, and you begin to see everything as spirit. Yourself, all around, like all of the world, everything, every perception is a spiritual perception. That's a spiritual rebirth versus missing out on that spiritual perception. You live a life in the physical with physical perception, and then you pass on, right? But then you come back reincarnated into the physical again, basically. But there's a way to bypass this earth school, right? Reincarnation is meant to teach, right? You're in school. You keep going to school when you're being reincarnated. When you go through your spiritual rebirth, that's a graduation from the earth school. That's you shining your light, and you're becoming the queen. You're the queen, okay? You're the grace. You're the queen of grace. You chose to go through a daring rebirth, and you know, man, I feel like it took a long time for us as a collective, because we're all unified. It's taken a long time to gain some type of understanding here. Instead of fearing the unknown, instead of fearing spirit, instead of fearing death, we've learned to embrace the unknown, embrace and know spirit is God, and you are also spirit, and that is, it's all one, right? And then embracing rebirth, embrace death, embrace rebirth, embrace the unknown. Anyways, which one do you want me to read about, Spirit? The truth. The truth is you're the inner queen, okay? That's the truth, your inner queendom. Let's read about it. Okay, that's a 5. Oh, you got 5s all out here too. Okay, so there's 3 5s out here. 5, 5, 5. You got an 11 and 1, 2, 3. So you've taken the consecutive steps on the journey to make the changes, right, along your karmic path to step onto your destined path. And that destined path has to do with this goddess Persephone and Ruby energy, the inner queen. So we're going to read about the inner queen. This is the truth. This is the truth of who you are, collective. This beautiful inner queen. You can own it. What was the last card? It was talking about, you know, thrive, own it, embrace all. This is a lot of ours last lifetime in the earth school. So we should be bold and courageous and just strong as we walk, right? As we experience, like it's your last hurrah type energy, and just what would you do if you knew you had how would you live if you knew today was your last day to live, right? What would you do? Right? People, when they pass away, they don't think about the things that they, it's like, I don't know, it's like people, when you pass away, you think about all the things that you missed out on or you wish you would have done, right? Don't let that be you, Spirit saying, live. Okay, but the inner queen, we bring you the empowerment of the inner queen. The inner queen exercises authority through divine feminine wisdom. Her empowerment is active within men and women that consciously seek to honor feeling, instinct, and intuition, and choose to live their lives according to a moral code of compassion. When the inner queen stirs within, judgment is replaced with empathy for your own suffering and that of others. You can understand that human beings who cannot resolve their suffering will unconsciously act out of their pain in the world. They are unconsciously expressing their inner story with their outer actions, the story of their inner pain. The healing power of the inner queen brings inner pain to consciousness, where it can finally be released and the soul freed. This can happen because of her compassion. She does not approach life with a fearful or judging nature, so she can move freely through all realms, witness great pain and darkness, and remain centered in her heart, shining a gentle light of intention for the liberation from suffering for all beings. She reminds us of our own innate divine dignity and the healing power of our compassion. The oracle of the inner queen comes to you as a reminder that your compassion for yourself and for others is your source of power. Your heart, didn't I, Spirit, say that in the very beginning? There's confirmation. Your heart is your source of power. Your compassionate, open heart. It gives you the ability to be moved by another's plight without taking on their suffering as your own, which would drain you and prevent you from being able to hold the gentle light of awareness for the person who needs it to heal. Her presence empowers you to care for the world without becoming distraught or fatigued. Compassion leaves you energized and motivated to work towards your sacred purpose in life of caring for the world in your own unique and creative ways. Your compassion for the world will affirm your dignity and empower you to stay true to your own reality while respecting the experiences of others. If you have been judging yourself or another, then it is likely you have become enmeshed in their pain, tired and perhaps even angry or afraid. If you are feeling used, abused, exploited, or taken advantage of in any way, then the inner queen rises up to remind you that you are royal. You are guided to seek out the inner divine dignity. Summon your compassion for yourself and all others involved in the relevant situation, and give yourself permission to disengage from the drama, to step back and take care of your own needs first. Then you can respond rather than react to what is happening within you and around you. The inner queen within will help you gather your energy back to your heart center, so you can shine your compassion as you acknowledge that everyone is doing their best and everyone has the divine right and power to choose how they respond to the mysteries of life. The inner queen also brings you guidance to honor what you need to do with your life. You are a sovereign being, and honoring your spiritual truth is how you act as the guardian of your soul, and choosing that which honors you as you are rather than trying to force yourself to be something or someone you are not naturally meant to be. You will gain so much energy. Life becomes easier and the universe can support you. As you honor yourself in the way, you honor the divine, for it is the divine that lives in you, as you, and created you to be as you are for a sacred purpose. The inner queen is a priestess, a bridge or channel between the worlds. She brings messages from worlds beyond the earthly realm. If you have been wanting a message from one who has passed, consider this oracle a message that it has been given. Love is the answer to your question. This oracle supports you, in particular, if you are wanting to do work on spirit release, helping people honor death rather than fear it, to cross over with consciousness and dignity. And also if you wish to work with the divine feminine through dance, art, or music. It also confirms that if you are interested in shamanic, and Spirit said y'all are shamanic energies, but if you are interested in shamanic or any kind of transformational healing, if you wish to do any work that involves relaying messages between the worlds, such as channeling, trance mediumship, or automatic writing, then you are encouraged to pursue your studies in those areas, as it will tap into a natural talent you have and develop it further in service to love. If you wish to work with the forces of the natural world, with family dynamics or male-female relationship dynamics, with young women healing from trauma and abuse, with those trapped in darkness in any way, then you are encouraged to pursue that work. This oracle confirms that your interest in these areas is an indication that you can express your compassion effectively through such methods. Finally, if you have been in a time of darkness, craving light and life, this oracle affirms it is coming to an end, and that you shall ascend with dignity and with wisdom, proud of all you have learned and the growth that you have undertaken. Wow, so tribe. Amen to that. congratulations. That's all I can say. I channeled everything that these pages are like confirming, right? So that's how you know Spirit's really proud of you, okay? And you're on the right track. They recognize all that you've been through, all that you've accomplished, and all that you're recognizing within your own self. It's a process. Things are speeding up quickly. I feel like it's got to do with our rebirth and your work, your light work. I'm hearing, okay. I feel like the hiccup or the way to overcome. Right, Spirit said you had to come to terms with your heartache and your own loss in your life. That came in, this heartache, this loss, right? It came in to teach you and to prepare you for the work ahead, right? It's like without some of this experience, you wouldn't understand how to be compassionate to those who God is sending towards you that are going to be going through the same experience, right? You had to earn that understanding, earn the compassion in a way, or the understanding of how to be compassionate to people that are in certain situations. And it's going to be people coming towards you that have gone through the same type of things you've gone through. You're coming out of being the student into the teacher. So congratulations, okay? But anyways, guys, the truth is we're going through a rebirth. We're here to embrace life and not fear death. We're here to, heal our inner child, help others heal from their own inner child woundings. Okay? And to, yes, we see a world that is chaotic, and there's abusive energy in the world still. And the major thing is not to close off and let those energies close your power down. Your power is your heart, right? Your compassion, your faith in the divine will, right? Your power lies in going through your battles and continuing to grow and thrive versus letting them shut you down and make you cold-hearted or resentful of the world. We're here to be a light in the world, and your power, your light comes from your heart. So that's important to remember, okay? The toughest soldiers get the hardest battles. So be proud of yourself. Pat yourself on the back. You're actually a warrior. The tougher the things that you go through, it just means that, the higher ranked you are in the spiritual realm, honestly, right? It's not that you've been punished or condemned or you did anything wrong. It's because God knows who you are and who He created you to be, and what kind of armor you have, right? He knows you. God knows you. Spirit knows you. Your higher self knows you. They know what you can and can't take, and they know what your soul plan is and what mark you are meant to leave in the world personally with your own light. So just trust in the process. The number one key is to know that you are the powerful one. You are the queen or the king of your inner world, right? You are one with God. You are a healing force to be reckoned with, is what I'm hearing, okay? But anyways, right now, just enjoy the rest, the comfort, and the security that's being blessed to the collective right now. It's like a resting period, a resting phase after we've gone through some heartache and loss, right? Enjoy the rest right now, because coming up, what's hidden from us is something about spiritual union and prosperity and speeding up. So whatever your work is that's bringing in your prosperity due to this spiritual union, I feel like God's got you in a resting phase right now, because once this comes in, it's still hidden right now, but it's on its way. Once this comes in, you're going to be like this shooting star, Spirit saying, okay? You're going to be this shooting star, so you're not going to be able to have as much time to rest, right? Not in the way that you're having rest right now. So embrace the resting time, I'm hearing. And the truth is, you are the inner queen. The truth is, yes, you went through a rebirth that was a little risky at times, I'm hearing. Okay? There was a risk associated with this rebirth that we've gone through. I don't understand what the risk was, but there is a risk. But you've overcome it, I'm hearing. So you're out of the woods with whatever that risk was, okay? And you're in alignment with the sacred queen, with the inner queen, and you have the seal of approval from the divine realm. You have a divine decree over your life. You are a very powerful collective, and you have a powerful light, peace to bring into the world, okay? You have powerful seeds to plant for creation. You're beautiful, okay? Anyways, I got to go back to work. I love you guys so very much. I hope you have a wonderful, blessed day. Bye, guys.